Are you getting tired of hearing that thing whistle? Okay.
Come on, pick up the phone. Jeez, what is he doing there?
Who, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get his voicemail.
He never answers.
He never answers that one.
Not if he can help it.
You have reached the Gear Reservation Hotline. Please leave a detailed message beginning with your
Look
first
at that.
and last name,
Ooh.
the name of your project, the
Good
dates
too, huh?
requested, followed by your desired gear. A confirmation email will be
Almost
sent to you
lost the-
when the reservation is completed. Thank you.
Almost lost the little chain.
Hey, this is Raven Tenderfoot with Raven Productions. I would like to check out some cameras on February 21st. I would like to check out a PD-170, a tripod, 2 mic cables, and a light package. Thank you.
Both of those cameras do DV, don't they?
I might cancel that light package.
Mini DV.
Yes.
For like you said, the highest quality thing.
DV cam?
Yeah, DV cam. Both of those cameras do
Yes.
do DV cam. I don't know if these do or not. Do you know?
No, these are
They just do high
they
def,
do high def or
which is even
standard.
better. Hmm?
And actually, I shot in DV cam last night,
Uh-huh.
but appeared to get some black bars going across my video. So maybe my tapes are done. I don't know. It's only the second time I've reused them.
You know, they recommend not to reuse them. But you don't know how many times I've reused things.
Right.
Those things do DV cam?
Yeah. You didn't know.
Where do they fit?
So you,
It's not.
no.
It's
It's
tape.
mini DV cam. It's still, but it's DV cam.
It's the recording is mechanism, which is the highest quality that these cameras can record in, is DV cam. It actually reduces a 60-minute tape to 42 minutes.
I didn't know.
So if you go to record
You are
mode,
listening to the voices of Jonathan and Kurt at
DV cam is the
URTV.
highest quality you can get with these cameras, but it does take a
But it's not an actual DV cam. I mean, it doesn't change the tape.
correct.
That is Kurt wearing the Argyle sweater. How do you spell the word plaid?
Like played.
P-L-A-I-D.
That's what I thought.
Played. How do you spell Argyle?
Argyle. Ah.
A-R-G.
Argyle.
I don't believe it's a huge improvement in video quality,
I'm
but
not even sure it's noticeable, but
I would consider it possibly just barely noticeable. Actually,
I think it's noticeable in dark. I think that's the
you
one.
told me that.
In the one area you will notice it is in dark settings. Which I don't know how I'm gonna use the video on the static shot if my close-ups all have black bars through them.
Huh. If your close-ups all have black.
Yeah, all the handheld stuff I did on this one have black bars. On
This
this,
one?
yeah. Well, I think it's the tape. I mean, it was the tape.
Keep paying attention to that and see if that.
It was the tape. I mean, this is the 4th time I've ever used this tape, so
Oh,
I've had that happen on the first
well
time.
then you're using the heck out of yours too.
yeah.
Fourth
you are.
time. My goodness.
Well,
For
yeah.
some reason, it only puts the bars like at the beginning or the ends of the tape, which makes me think the tape gets stretched or something from rewinding and fast forwarding. Maybe right at the beginning it gets stretched. I don't know why would not record information to a certain area of the tape for a certain determined length of time.
Can you notice a difference, John, when you stripe your tapes? Is it stripe or strike?
Stripe.
Do you notice a difference? I guess you notice a difference between.
The main reason for doing that is because once you've striped the tape, you're congruent from one end to the other. If you stop and start tapes, particularly if you take them in and out of the camera
Right.
and stuff like that, while you're in the process of shooting them,
Uh-huh.
they'll start the time code over, and you'll have repetitive time codes on different parts of tape, and it won't be linear.
Right.
See what I mean? If the first thing you do is just stripe the tape from one end to the other, and that's what it is. Striping is putting the time code on it, and then you've got a congruent time code from one end to the other, and it'll keep that every time you take it in or out of the camera, stop and start the tape, all that kind of stuff. The time code will be, what do you call it? Linear. It'll be chronological. It'll continue. It'll continue that. To be in it'll keep the same time code that it originally put on the tape, and that can come in handy later when you're editing and things like that,
Right.
so that you don't suddenly have something that happened after something else, but it's got a time code that's before something else.
Right.
You see how that could be confusing. So there. Does that solve the mystery of it all?
Yeah, I imagine Final Cut would be more of an issue than iMovie, but maybe with iMovie, you know how when you stop and start the camera, it makes a different clip.
Yeah.
It might not do that if it has one time code, which you
Yeah,
might
well-
want. It does? It does.
Should.
Okay.
I believe that's true.
Yeah. I'll have to-
Check it out and see.
Play that.
Check that out and see. That's an interesting thought. Oh, you drink tea, don't you? Yes, I know you do. Okay. Why don't I put some cups on the table? My goodness, we're getting close to
It's tea time.
having tea, aren't we?
Yes. We really should get some golf clubs.
I hope you're as excited about that notion as I am.
And we should have tea time at tea time. And we could just crack a couple of golf balls through that window there.
What do you think? You have some strange notions sometimes. I don't know. I just never knew, what, like, that you would somehow equate golf and tea, for instance.
Well, golfers will say, "What time is tea time?" Where they tee off the ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see.
Oh.
Let's see.
Completely.
I bet all the golfers out there knew what I was talking about.
I guess
They probably thought that's what we were talking about. That's probably why they tuned in. Like, okay, great, these guys are going to golf. I'm putting my money on the guy in the lab coat because doctors tend to be better golfers than unemployed musicians.
Stay there. I'll go get some cream.
These look like new cups.
You like the new cups? You notice they match.
They do match.
That's all.
Fine china made in Japan. I think we should take this time for everybody watching the show to do a Buncombe County Om. Om. Okay, he's back.
Okay, continue.
Oh no, no, I like the other shot better.
You did.
That way I can choose to lean in or out. Wow, look at that.
You like that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Where do you get your stock footage?
Oh, this comes from a wallpaper
I
project.
knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, some of my favorite guys that do some of my favorite stuff in the wallpaper project.
Is there more than just Michael Folliott doing that?
Yeah, Larry.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if other people, I think other people pitch in too from time to time. So it's
Michael Folliott's been calling me ever since I gave him my phone number, but I refuse to hang out with him until he gets off the wall of shame here at URTV.
aha. I see.
I think
So here we're actually enforcing the wall of shame
absolutely.
by you are refusing to hang out with him. Do you refuse to hang out with anyone that's on the wall of shame?
Absolutely.
Have you ever been on the Wall of Shame yourself?
I have been on the Wall of Shame. I was the first person on the Wall of Shame.
Yet you shun others.
Yes.
Yes, he who is without shame should. You know what?
But you know what? When I was on the Wall of Shame, he wasn't returning my calls, or he wasn't calling me, wasn't talking with me. That was a very unpopular term of my life when I was on the Wall of Shame.
You must have something he wants.
And then Davine Dahl got on the Wall of Shame, and so then I had a little, we had a little click, and then
Is she still on the Wall of Shame?
no, she's not there. David Connor Jones was on the Wall of Shame. It was actually, a lot of Asheville's top media guys were all on the Wall of Shame that. But I was the first. But
you were the first.
I had broke a rule. I came in late with returning camera gear, and Jonathan said I should put you on the Wall of Shame, but I'm not. And I said no. Rules are rules.
That's
And
right.
I'm hard, but I'm fair. And I had him put me on the Wall of Shame. See, I'm watching the television, so I need to be looking at the camera. But then I can't see myself, and I'd rather watch myself than the camera.
Are you that narcissistic?
If you can't do the time on URTV's Wall of Shame, don't do the URTV membership crime. That's a little promo I just gave. So, have you ever been on the Wall of Shame?
Certainly not.
I think you have.
I think not.
You didn't get on the Wall of Shame for smashing a teacup against the wall? Really? You must have had a good lawyer.
Yeah. He's all right.
Wow, you have. Is this stevia? Wow.
Store bought. Not even stolen from.
I don't
The
know.
grocery store,
There's- I don't think there's anywhere you could steal little stevia packets. I don't think anybody puts it out.
Yeah, it is.
Stevia.
When Davine first came on, I said to her, she had some little packages, and I asked her, I said, "Do you steal those from Green Light?" And she said, "No, certainly not." And I said, "Well, the reason I ask you is because I steal them from Green Light." And she goes, "Well, yeah."
If we had some tape, I could put little bars over my eyes to kind of
But I've
protect
actually
my identity.
I've actually got real, store bought.
Wow, that's
Yeah, for my guests, Let's see how this stuff is starting to work.
How do you get sponsorship? Do you go to people and ask them, or do you wait for them to
Well,
watch your
I'll
show?
tell you what. I've gone to one. I've gotten sponsorships by asking one person. My first two sponsors approached me.
Right.
And I didn't approach them. They approached me.
Is one of them a pipe shop that approached you?
No, I approached them.
Oh, okay.
That's the one I approached.
Huh. So if I'm doing a dating show, should I approach people for sponsorship? Or should I just get a couple of shows on the air? And
I don't.
you don't have any advice, huh?
Uh-uh.
Because I need places to sponsor, like,
You
so
should
they
do
can
it
go out
sort
on a
of
date somewhere. You
yeah.
know, like restaurants or bars.
Well, I guess you'd better get on it
I bet, yeah, because it's happening.
this weekend or something.
Yeah,
Saturday. You bet. Well, and so you've got.
So I want to
between-
be able to give people a coupon.
You should go to like one of the really nice restaurants in town that uses white linen tablecloths.
No.
No,
I'm thinking like the one on Lexington down, near the road, and like a bar, like one drink each, I don't have a budget,
one drink each. What kind of date is that?
Well, they can always buy more. Jeepers creepers. Just try to get them out there, plus. I don't know, I mean, I wonder how much a drink would cost a restaurant.
Pittance.
Will you provide pittance for my show? I'll ask him that. If any of them are watching now,
All right.
you can call Zach's telephone number and ask to speak to me.
Oh, have you got Zach's phone?
No. And I wouldn't trust Zach to remember to relay the message. Hey, Yeah, somebody called your number. My number was looking for you.
Oh yeah, I don't remember who it was or what they wanted.
It was weird. Some guy wanting to sponsor something. I thought it was a prank.
Right?
He's the most distrusting person.
Is he? He's distrusting.
I think he distrusts everything. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to wait. Love him though. God bless his heart.
He doesn't come on the Tea Party anymore. Perhaps he distrusts me. Do you suppose?
I don't. I mean, distrusting. I use that like hesitant. He's very hesitant. He's
Right.
very. What are you trying to pull? Like even if it's, hey, would you like a cup of tea? It's like, why? What's in it? Like.
Right. Don't worry, it's something good.
Yeah, he might have been the guy that had the "kick me" sign on his back all through high school or something, and so yeah. But no, he's a cool guy, and he's got a girlfriend now. So I tried getting him a date on television. That's what inspired the dating show.
Really?
Is after he was in here, he's supposed to interview somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and the person didn't show up. So he's sitting right where you're sitting,
Mm-hmm.
and he's literally just looking at his cell phone. He's like, "Well, my guest didn't show up. If any of you have any questions, just give me a call." And he had his phone number on a cardboard piece of paper, but the last number was 1, and he literally had the 1 written right on the edge.
So you couldn't tell.
Right, so you only saw 6 numbers. And so I I couldn't bear to watch him just be there. And he wasn't like he was rambling. Like I would at least ramble. I would talk to myself. He was just there like, "You're watching Cinetronics," or whatever it was, And so finally I come in and I sit down. And then he doesn't even hit the ground running with me. He's just like, "Oh, hey, Raven, my
Right.
guest didn't show up." And then he just kind of, and then he picks out his phone. And he's like, just seeing if anybody called,
Yeah.
And so I started advertising that he was single and for young ladies to call, and I stated the phone numbers, and nobody called. And then finally I said, well, even if you're taken, call and give Zach some encouragement. And this woman called, and somehow the whole time I'm doing this, Zach is not paying attention to what I'm saying. So all of a sudden the phone rings. He's like, "Oh, good, we got a phone call," and he answers it. And he's just totally
And he goes,
like,
"What?
Yeah, like, what?
What?"
Okay.
I've seen him do that.
Who is this? Okay. Thanks for calling, I guess. And he gets up because that was so weird. This woman calls and she says, "Look, I'm taken, but I just want to say that you're handsome and you're really nice and that you'll find a wonderful woman someday." He's like, "Is that weird or what?" And I'm like, "Zach, I just told him to call." He's like, "You did? Why?" And so then as soon as the show is over, Jen runs in, at the time the program director, and she says, "Raven, that was great. You got to do a dating show." And I said,
Oh,
"Okay."
God.
So
Right.
now I'm going to do a dating show. And
I see. It's all for Jen. Hello, Jen. We hope you watch the Tea Party. Do you think Jen watches the Tea Party?
do you think she's still in Asheville? Have you seen her in Asheville?
I haven't seen her, but I think she's still here. I asked other people, and they think she's still here.
Huh.
That tea is good.
Wow.
You might want to put a sugar cube in it.
Is it a little hot?
It's hot.
Give it a moment.
Oh, you're going to use stevia.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah, okay.
Try it. Because I was talking with a gentleman today because we're going to have tea on our show. I wanted to have pancakes.
You're going to have tea on your show?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know about that now. But,
Yeah, it's yerba mate.
Oh, well, that's different.
That it is different. But this stuff goes a long way.
I think you want more than that.
No, have you ever had stevia?
Put a half a thing in it.
No, this stuff goes. I can always add more later. I want the one with the roast.
That was almost
I wanted
one.
I wanted to do pancakes,
Uh-huh.
but apparently there's no fire sprinklers and pancakes are flammable.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't pancakes be great though on a dating show? I mean, you come Saturday night, 7:00, have some pancakes, watch some people hook up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Pancakes make people happy, apparently. There was some studies, and pancakes make people happy. And there was a book by Von
Well,
Kurt-
taste that and
Kurt Vonnegut.
Taste that and see if he doesn't need about that much more.
Okay. I can taste it. could use maybe a little more. But Kurt Vonnegut wrote about aliens that came to planet Earth and they wanted pancakes. So,
Really?
yeah. We love pancakes. Give us pancakes. Sorry about the mic getting hit.
I liked Kurt Vonnegut.
When I used to write, people said my writing reminded them of Kurt Vonnegut, but I never read Kurt Vonnegut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you missed out on some good stuff, my man.
I actually tried to read the one with the aliens and the pancakes, but I got frustrated with the
Was it,
aliens looking like hands.
Which was that?
But then I heard about the one where they had the fast food restaurants that were really suicide clinics, and I said, really? That sounds like Kurt Vonnegut I should have read. Is that a power supply in your bag? Are you about to hook up the... Yeah. I almost pushed that once when you were unsuspecting, but I felt like that would have been a real bad idea.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. Depends. Would I have dumped tea on myself?
No, I just think you weren't paying attention. You're preoccupied, and the button was right there, and I was just
Yeah.
like... And I just, you know...
I figure if I can do it to other people, I'm fair game. You know?
That's good attitude.
I'm not trying to encourage you or discourage you. Just, I don't.
There we go. Man, television's backwards. There we go. So what is that for real?
It's a Louisville one.
Huh.
It used to be on my truck.
Wow. You need to put like a sock in there or something. Mute it a little bit.
Oh, that would take the joy out of it, wouldn't it? Though.
You at least pointed over here. Can we mic it? Close mic?
No.
It's pretty effective.
Yeah, we don't need to close mic it. Believe me, it cuts through. Why as soft and all as it sounds here, it was loud as heck coming through the microphones. They're amplified, you know what I mean?
It is loud in here. It's not soft in here. What was that soft little sound? Was your tummy rumbling just a minute ago?
Yes.
Let's see what else we got here.
What else have we got here?
Great value sweetener. Is this the stuff that they don't allow airplane pilots to take?
I think so.
Ah. Aspartame.
Yeah.
Phenylketonurics, which contains phenylalanine. That'd be great if you could get them to sponsor you.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps they'd sponsor a dating show
Yeah.
with tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to go back to the 2-shot?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Wow, look
Whoa.
at that. See, now
Whoa,
that's
it's
psychedelic.
I know it.
And the sugar pot. Look at that.
There you have it. Why, it's the Mad Scientist's Tea Party.
Yeah. Oh, it's boiling.
Oh, it's ready, isn't it? It didn't whistle. It just did the old faithful thing. I put too much water in it.
We should.
Huh?
So this is, like a community tea party. I mean, like the community of Buncombe County is invited, right? Or do you have to be members?
All members of URTV, and especially invited Mad Scientists.
Yeah. Let's see what members we have here on my phone. That's some strong tea. Wow, 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 wow. It's 5 o'clock. I better move my date book's not there. Hey, somebody's singing "It's a Hard Knock Life." Is that Ursula?
So what?
Somebody's singing "It's a Hard Knock Life."
So I was gonna see if it's Ursula. You think we should have Ursula in here?
Yeah, let's get Ursula.
Okay,
in
because
here.
she can help you promote your show, can't she?
Yes,
We'll
she's
get
going to be
Wyatt.
on it. Actually, I can advertise that she'll be one of the
Uh-huh.
potential dates.
I believe I see someone out there. It could well be Ursula. I won't know.
Oh,
You don't need to get close to the microphone. You just really overloaded it.
We need to have a limiter in here. Ursula, please. Please, Ursula. Come to the tea party, Ursula. Ursula. Come promote the new television show. Come on, Ursula. Well, that lighting is just terrible.
That makes sense. Go ahead and get it started. You know. That's okay. She says she needs to get her DVD started burning.
Okay.
You know, I understand that, don't you?
Yep, that makes. Oh wow! Hey, Ursula.
She could step in quickly.
So you
for a
need to
preview.
get that going, and then you can come in here because you'll have an hour to kill.
Yeah, but the thing is it's gonna take me a little while to get it done, so maybe I should just come in while there's no one here. Is it started? It's at
Yeah.
5 it starts?
Yeah.
We
I'm
are
on the air.
on the air.
I like the background.
Do.
It's pretty.
Wow, your helmet matches your hard drive.
Yeah.
The best the matches are better.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about having Black Day. See, this is Black Day.
Okay, we could do
We
that
could have Black Day. We could get rid of the.
for the eclipse. Maybe we could have the giant eclipse. That'd be great if we could have the eclipse happening behind us.
We'd have to get in touch with Ralph.
Ralph, yeah.
Ralph has the info on that. He's got the
So,
film.
You want to put a wager on who's going to win the most URTV video awards? I think it's going to be Ralph.
You do.
Yeah.
Is that straight or looking?
This tea's going to wake me up.
You need to scoot up to the table a little bit.
I know, but then people see that I'm slouching, and
You can slouch. I slouch.
then people call me up and say, "Sit up straight.
No, they won't.
You look better."
Who would say that? What, you expect your mother to be calling or something? There we go. We'll just have Black Day. This is Goth Day. This is welcome to Goth Day on the Mad Scientist.
So you're promoting safe sex on the Tea Party.
So what is the deal? You're talking about what we're going to take. We're going to take odds on who's going to win the election. Is that what you're saying? Or who's going to win the bet of the date? What was this you were talking
the
about?
URTV
Oh,
awards?
Oh, tell us about that.
No, wait a minute. Let's put some money on election. Who do you think's going to win?
Well, let's see, Barack Obama or there'll be revolution. What do you think?
Really? You think he's that popular? Yeah. All right. You know, I haven't really been watching. I don't even know.
He's playing to stadiums.
Really?
Yeah.
And what about Ron Paul? You think he's got a chance?
I don't think so.
Do you think somebody like Ron Paul at the end will say, "Look, I've thought about it, and let's take all my votes and put it towards this guy"?
I don't know. I have not thought about it.
Yeah. Huh. Be a good thing to place wagers on, I
But
think.
Ron Paul is my pick in the Republican primary.
I see, okay.
I would certainly pick Ron Paul.
That's true, he's
in the-
Republican and Obama's Democrat.
Of all the Republicans running,
Right.
he would be my first choice.
Would you rather have him be president and be a Republican, or have a, well, there's Davine.
Hey, Devine. I'm so glad you came.
Thank you.
Oh, you have a...
I have a goodie bag.
Wow.
Yes.
First of all, I have my own personal mic.
Nice.
That's the most important.
and,
Nice.
and the manual.
And the manual.
And something else.
Wow.
Cookies?
Ginger shortbread. That's
Okay.
exciting.
What's that? All this tea?
Wow.
Why so much tea? Did you decide you didn't like it, or what? I'm just trying to figure out.
You know what?
What?
I actually,
You're allergic to it. No, what?
yeah.
No, what?
I'm a Sagittarius, so I just help myself.
Go ahead. Now I'm
good.
Sagittarius.
Oh, good.
Well,
I remember I helped
why
myself.
so
too.
much tea?
Well, I went and bought some more. And that's the same one that we like the best.
Okay.
It's got a real strong aroma, like it's got some sort of artificial flavor to it.
You think? Okay,
And-
go ahead.
And because it's from China,
You think it might?
and their regulatory practice is different than ours,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's in it, so I don't trust it anymore.
Oh.
You see what you know what I mean?
Is it different than what we were having before?
No, it's not. You can smell the overtone.
I mean, to me, it just,
Wow.
I can't tell. It doesn't,
I can smell it over there. Oh, but wait, it's
maybe
is it
it's
French? No.
chemically.
Mm. Yeah, that's jasmine.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think it's pure jasmine.
But you know, I feel like all jasmines that I've had, even the organic, kind of almost has like a perfumey flavor.
Yeah,
Well, it is perfume, because it is.
it is, yeah.
But anyway, it's all yours.
Wow.
Well, does that mean you won't be drinking it at
Yeah,
the
I'll
party?
drink it at the party. Yeah.
Okay. You just didn't want to drink. You're giving up your addiction to it.
Well, I thought I'd bring it
Okay. Hey, Ralph, I'm so glad.
because I do a lot of organic at home.
You can't watch us from home, can you?
No.
So you don't.
I'm here.
You don't need, but you. Here,
It's so cruel.
let me get. Oh. There were earlier.
We can put this over there. I heard you shot the moon last night.
I shot the moon, yeah.
It was great. I didn't get to see it, so it was nice to see it on my computer.
Yep. I was real pleased with that. I went to a lot of trouble to learn how to actually get a good image of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
If you just point your camera at it and leave it on autofocus.
Doesn't do right?
No, it's just a big blob of light. You don't see the craters and stuff.
Yeah, I thought your
Huh.
craters came through great.
Yeah.
Wow. And so what do you do to see the craters?
Manual, change the aperture and
Mm-hmm.
the speed until you get the right setting.
Yeah, that's what I've been complimenting your moon shot, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
Great.
Did you know that Ralph had been shooting the moon?
Yeah, because I left him a note and said thank you because I didn't get to see it last night.
Uh-huh.
250,000 miles.
And we're not going to get to be able to see it again until 2010.
That's right.
Hmm.
December the 20th, 2010.
Not bad for a small camera,
Yeah.
is it? There you go. Put Ralph on. And I'm thinking because Ralph, as a rule, I'm thinking he doesn't stay long. He usually runs away. So,
Well, I've got a meeting tonight, so I've stayed a little while.
we'll have some ginger shortbread cookies.
And
Okay.
tea.
They're good.
And which tea is ready to be poured?
The
Should I
white.
just hand his cup over? Would you like some tea?
Well, I brought my manual because remember the last time I was here, we were getting static, and you told me next time bring my manual, and you would take it home and
Thank you.
or work some kind of magic on it.
Okay.
Some static, huh?
Yeah, we're getting some static.
Wireless microphone. receiver, right?
This is Sennheiser. I've just won a bid. I clicked to buy it now, actually. Are you familiar with a brand called Electrosonic?
I've heard of it, I don't know anything about it.
Okay, I'd say they're mostly known for their wireless mics. But I got an 8-channel automatic mixer that listens to all of the mics and compares what the overall room volume is and stuff like that, and then decides who's talking in their mic and turns that one on.
That's nice.
And there's
That's what you need here.
that's what I got it for. Exactly.
Good cookies.
And that's Electrosonics.
Electrosonics. Yeah. Electrosonic.
Well, that'll be exciting.
Eat another cookie.
Whoa. The people out there, see? Over there's a guy watching us.
Okay. Anyway,
sure that's a guy?
anyway, I was giving you big credit for the moonshot that you had. Basically, as soon as it was over, you were posting, and you had it.
Yeah, I
you
did
sent
it quick.
You sent out an email, and I had been coming and going, looking, but right the exact spot where I was standing was so cloudy that you could just every now and then you could catch just the slightest little. It wasn't worth standing there for,
Well,
and you had a little bit better vantage
I
point.
did, but I had exactly the same problem. It was colder than heck out there too, but I cut all that out. I saved you having to stand there and watch the black clouds like I did. But the clouds were moving fast. Luckily, the holes were big.
Okay, are you
I don't
on?
have it on yet. I
Okay,
didn't
no.
wanna.
Cause
Did you get the moon to sign one of those release forms?
Well, give me your manual
next time
so I
I'm
can
out that way, well,
Yes.
figure out how to do this.
You don't want to have a lawsuit on your hands.
I'm not sure which unit it is that I have to adjust.
Is the man in the moon as bad about litigation lately?
Yeah, I
looks
just don't
just
take any
right.
chances. So your ears might have been burning earlier. We were talking. Your name came
Hello,
up.
hello. That looks great
We
too.
were talking about the URTV wall
Yeah,
of
talk to me.
shame, and I was the first person on the wall of shame.
Talk to me.
But it wasn't long afterwards that they denied us.
I was on the wall of shame because I had my wireless microphone on and caught somebody cussing.
Oh.
Okay, that's what I want to turn down.
Wow. Have you ever been on the wall of shame? Yeah, it came out because Michael Folliott is currently on the wall of shame. He's been calling me, but I'm not accepting his phone calls until he gets off the wall of shame.
Because it's such a shameful thing to have
oh,
happen.
that's nice.
Well, yeah, you know,
Well,
and I think that Jonathan Zarni can only do so much to help us,
Act right.
right, and he can't do anything without us helping him. And so
you're punishing him.
I'm
too.
punishing Michael Folliott without, blessing him with my
some people
presence.
just like to punish people.
I like to punish people. And I'm very good at it.
Are you?
Yes.
Do you have a service? Do you have a 900 number?
Not yet, but maybe I should get one.
All right.
Yeah, there's a line in Gone
You're
with
right.
the Wind.
You've been very naughty, and you need to be punished.
Yeah. You've
Which one did
been
you-
Very naughty. In Gone with the Wind, there's a line where Rhett says to Scarlett, "You should be kissed and often and by someone who knows how."
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say you should be punished and often and by somebody who knows how.
You need to be on my dating show. So if people get out of line, you send them to
Oh,
you.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh, this.
People date you because you punished them. Don't you know that?
really?
People who need to be
This is good
punished.
information.
Sounds
People who have been bad.
Yes, been very
bad.
bad and need to be punished.
I have my own rendition of Spanky Doodle Dandy.
Well, that would be part of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I haven't penned out the words exactly yet. But whenever I get the urge to,
Smack
correct somebody. I'm hard, but I'm fair.
It's called tough love.
Tough love, absolutely.
Saw him on the moon last night.
Love thy enemy, and I love to spank the enemy. Yeah.
Well, give us some of the lyrics to Spanky Doodle Dandy.
Spanky Doodle Dandy.
Is it just too new?
Well, when somebody misbehaves, there's a part of my brain that just switches and puts me in that zone, and like I wouldn't know, but fragments. So no, I have to. If somebody was to misbehave, if Michael Folliott came in here right now, knowing he's on the wall of shame, it would probably provoke me, and I just snap into it. But right now,
Don't you think that might be part of that type of background that you have?
maybe.
I
yeah.
think that's part of it.
Yeah.
Because as much as you rejected some of it, it gets inside.
It is. It
gets
is.
in
It's
there.
there. Oh my goodness. Gosh.
Because I have that too.
Yeah. Yeah. See.
Hellfire and damnation.
Yes. I mean, I just need to find an outlet for it. That's my attitude.
Yeah.
I just need to find
Get
some
it,
misbehaving
express it.
people.
Well, I found it on the internet with the political forums.
I'd get myself in trouble with those.
Oh, well, they don't know where you live.
It's the internet.
You can play it to the hilt and get a lot out of your system that way.
Huh.
I did. I wrote, because I find writing to be very cathartic, getting stuff out of my system.
Right.
Especially when I'm going up against the same mindset that I had back then.
Right.
And so I can say things to these people
Oh.
and get it out of my system.
Right.
That I wasn't able or allowed or was too little to say back then.
See, that's why I want to be an actress, because I want to play both. I can argue both points ferociously.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And I do. My poor dog. Every time we're in the car, he thinks I'm yelling at him. But no, I'm just hypothetical situations in my mind, and I'm correcting them. I'm preparing for future disciplinary tactics.
Well, you sound like you might be a very good punisher too.
I need to find a job where I can really
Punish
fulfill
people.
that. Yeah. So.
Maybe a prison guard job might be good.
Yeah. I'd rather be a prison guard in a movie. Just do it for a
Well,
year of my
yeah.
life and then, move on.
Yeah, I can see
Rich
that.
and famous, So,
Well, ideally, if you can get rich
right?
from expressing your inner demons, I think that's a very good thing.
I think so.
What
As a
more could you
CEO.
ask for?
Look, more ginger.
Oh, anybody want ginger?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like a ginger cookie?
I've
Wow.
already like gingered myself out.
What is it with ginger today?
Ginger's really healthy.
Ginger
Want some
rocks.
ginger?
Well, we just got it mostly for the shortbread
Good for arthritis.
bread part of it.
Good for arthritis.
Oh, yeah, that's why I got it.
Yeah. You got
Yesterday,
arthritis?
yeah.
Oh, wow, this has a little hint of something else in it.
You got an arthritis outbreak?
No.
We did a show last night on
Preventative
arthritis.
measure of
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ginger will...
It's one of the many things, yeah.
Is this tea?
I think the white one's the one that's ready.
Okay.
Well,
See if I can
that's-
figure this out.
I love it, especially with dark chocolate on top of it.
Dankeschön.
That is excellent.
Dankeschön.
No.
That is so
Yeah,
good.
I'm like.
Can I
Ginger?
have some more, please?
Yes.
Ginger?
No, it doesn't.
He's paying no attention right now. No.
We're totally in charge of the tea party because he's reading a manual. It's
Yeah.
one of his favorite things to do.
I'm sure you all wondered why I've summoned you here today.
Yes.
No.
Hey,
Tell us why you.
that ball is leaking out tea.
Maybe we could do a whole show in German. Ich habe eine Tasse von Tee.
Bitte schön.
Telefonkan.
Das schmeckt gut, sehr gut, ja.
Sennheiser.
Okay.
Neumann.
Achtung. Dummkopf.
AKG.
AKG.
That's all the German I know.
AEG. Allgemeine
Well, let's talk about all of the
Elektrischallgesellschaft.
German corporations that
Well-
that used slave labor back in World War II, and
That make the good. If you're gonna take
That
over
are
the
still
world,
around.
you got to make
Yeah.
good microphones.
Daimler Chrysler.
yeah, Daimler Chrysler, Bayer,
Bayer. Oh,
Oh,
Bayer aspirin.
Volkswagen.
Never take Bayer aspirin.
Volkswagen.
That was developed. on
Australia
demonstration.
could have gotten Volkswagen when they were divvying up all that, and Australia said, "No, we don't want Volkswagen."
Why,
Big,
mate?
big mistake. So we were actually, before y'all walked in, John and I were about to start putting bets on who's going to win the most URTV awards.
Probably Rabbit Ralph.
That's what I was
I'm
going
sure
to.
Rules the roads.
I'm sure Ralph's gonna capture quite a few, but he
I've been
deserves
meaning to
it.
ask you. Been meaning to ask you. Do you take passengers along with you?
Sensitivity.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
On the
I'd like to
flying,
go.
on the flying chair.
Yeah. No, in the car.
Oh,
That chair.
You know what you should do?
What?
Is say, you know, I want to come. Where are
Keep
you
talking.
driving, right?
Dude, he ain't
And
talking.
keep
then,
talking. Okay.
You got it. Keep talking.
Keep
Talk
talking.
right.
Yeah,
talking,
yeah.
I think-
talking
Davine,
about
you're
Ralph.
interrupting
No,
me.
say something funny. Oh!
Dave,
Please don't punish
That's
me. Please
perfect.
don't punish me.
All right.
Spank you doodle Dan.
Okay, we're
No,
good
not
now.
now. It's on television.
Okay, that's good.
Don't
now.
let it.
Set.
Dr.
So you should find
Okay.
out the rowdy's going, and then act like you get hit by the car.
Sensitivity.
Dr. Strangelove.
I'm gonna have to take care of this.
Play.
So
Nervous tick you developed.
Dr. Strangelove. How I Learned to Love the Bomb.
Yep.
Oh.